Hello and welcome to another update video on Bitcoin. Just a quick intraday update. Just before our member live stream at 5 p.m. UTC, sort of in 1.5 hours. While from when I record this video, we're running our member live stream. Feel free to join us. All you need to do is to join as a member. A lot of you are members already. And we are going to take a look at charts again, 60 to 90 minutes, typically quite intense sessions where you can ask questions. We'll take a look at charts and typically like 40, sometimes even 50 charts. I think last week I covered 50. So it's a lot of chart work we're doing together. So join us if you want to. So overall, structurally, Bitcoin, what could happen now that we are sort of, soon going to head into a new trading week? Well, for now, the idea that we are going to see the market below resistance over the weekend has been correct so far, which is not really, you don't need to be a genius to understand that on a weekend you often see just sideways action. But again, the idea is that this is a corrective rally, which might stretch a little higher. It's not needed. It is certainly overlapping and corrective in nature there, and the market stretches a little higher today. So we might be working on this C wave of this B wave corrective rally we talked about over the last few days, right? So again, the current thesis is that this is an ending diagonal to the downside after wave B topped. This is the white scenario. This is preferred. This remains the preferred interpretation as long as we stay below $108,822. Why is that level relevant? Because it is the 78.6 retrace of the decline, which means we have a decline, we have a dip, and from there we can watch for a corrective rally in wave B after an A wave down happened. Yeah, A wave down, B wave up, and then from there we can carry on like that. And that B wave should normally not break above the 78.6 retracement, so this is our pivot, which means the market might move towards that level, could even test it. Sometimes people get worried when resistance gets tested, but that's exactly what it's for. Yeah, levels are there to be pressed, to be tested. So we might get there. For now, I don't really see much upside momentum, but there could be a little bit of upside momentum, maybe take the price higher. It takes a break, though, above these previous swing highs, around $106,210, to basically unlock prices in this red resistance zones. There are three levels that are relevant: 106,590, 107,506, and 108,822. Now, B waves are very complex structures, chameleon-like. My view is that we might have formed here maybe waves. Well, we could even slightly change this, but it doesn't make a difference, really. It might tidy it all up a little bit more. We could call that an AB in wave B. And I've run out of wave degrees here, really. But we can just sort of make it a little different here. Just going to raise the wave degree by 1 to show you. So what is possible is that this is an AB structure, yeah. Before I had it as a 1, 2, it doesn't make a difference. And then this could be internal wave 1 of C, wave 2 of C, wave 3 now unfolding of wave C, and so on. So if this is an AB structure, then the C wave might take us sort of, into this area here, between 107,500 and 108,820. The way to measure that, we take the length of the A wave, we go to the low of the B wave, and the 100% extension sort of, very close to an overlap there, around 107,500 to 107,700, an additional level to watch, and a typical target for the C wave. Can also go a bit higher, but it seems like we're following some kind of a third wave to the upside right now, just internally as part of a corrective rally. So as long as we stay, especially here below above the intraday low that formed at 104,920, we might grind towards this area, the so-called upper resistance zone here. And then when we get there, I'm going to watch for a signal that circle wave C to the downside has started to unfold as part of hold on, this third wave to the downside. Yeah, it would take a break above resistance in 5 waves to confirm something more bullish, but careful. It could simply be blue wave C, because this would be a 5-wave move, right? Which can take us above resistance. But if it's just 5 waves up, it's not really a confirmation we're getting back into a substantial uptrend, because a C wave is a 5-wave move and it's part of a larger B wave. So whether this B wave topped here and we're moving down directly, or we're getting a bit more of an extended B wave, so this moves up here, it doesn't really make a difference to the overall scenario. But that's what I'm saying. When we break above initial resistance, while it might unlock higher prices, it's not necessarily a signal that we're going to go higher directly to 130K. Important is to mention that so far, the pullback from the the June high, is only in 3 waves. So it's not an impulsive move down. It's very much in line still with the bullish, larger degree, larger time frame scenario that we're talking about regularly. So overall, situation hasn't really changed. We have some small developments on the nanostructure level. So I think that's what we're watching for. For now, seems like short-term pressure is up a little bit, but as we're heading closer towards the weekly candle close, on the micro level, you can get lots of adjustments. But for now, I still see this as a B wave. Whether it goes a little higher first or not, B waves don't really have targets. And, well, we have some based on the internal structure, but they can change quickly, right? Because bear in mind, we're dealing with a B wave here. It's basically the worst wave to try to predict or analyze. Yeah. So that's the update on Bitcoin. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, if you're interested in additional updates, make sure you follow us as well on X. Yeah, we're building a community over here as well. Feel free to join us. A lot of people join every day. You can ask questions. I typically answer them or reply to them, or someone of the team, but I'm here very often, and you get additional updates, news, mindset stuff, and some updates as well, in addition to the ones that you see on YouTube. Yeah, check it out. Link is in the description. I wish you a great Sunday, remaining Sunday. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.